Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And here's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but
Shot at goal! And he's really put himself on the line here.
well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
O'Reilly with the clearance. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Nice control. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Pings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Barella. Very nicely done. In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. It's a promising position. And back out. China have their second corner now. They've played it short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's O'Reilly. Rafinha. Aimed at the far side. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Barella plays it short. O'Reilly. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Walker clears. Bellingham with the clearance. O'Reilly. Showing great feet there. Mbappe. So no flag here. That's good play. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Beraldo. And it's Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's very neat. Walker is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barella. Played towards the other side. Now O'Reilly. Eze. That's an imaginative pass. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had a shot! And another try! They've scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Chelsea have broken... And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Beraldo. Tchouaméni. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They off. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
And the shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is an explosive start to the second half.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
China cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's gone backward here. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Header comes in! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Eze is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Number 19.
China have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Eze looking understandably in it. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
China are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
China can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's got his cross in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
So we have movement on both
Erling
benches.
Haaland. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 7,
That has been knocked clear.
Eze. Number 8,
Yildiz getting forward.
coming on the field. Number 18,
China have the
Robert
chance to go the other way.
Number 13,
It's
Reinders.
Rice.
Number 10,
Ball looks a good one.
Yildiz. Number 41,
Oh, it's Yildiz.
Rice.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe touches it back. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely passing. It's Son Heung-min! And no mistake. China are all square.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chouameni, and he's only too happy to take that back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That looks a good ball through. Chouameni, Beraldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Reinders. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that has not gone well. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Traumeri. And this is Lewandowski. And he's gone looking for safety. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Bellingham. Decent chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe
Pinches it off him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's played forward. Rodgers. China are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Some really good ball movement. Great chance!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rodgers with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Now Mbappe. Bellingham.
Looking to play him in.
Nicely worked. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That looks a cracking ball.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chelsea are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodgers. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Now Beraldo. And it's Guimaraes.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Looking for options for movement.
And he's found a way past. And the shot! They've scored! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's had it taken off him. Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Guimaraes. Rodgers. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again. And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running. 45 minutes to change their fate. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Pacho. Now Saliba. Bruno Guimaraes. And that has put paid to that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Rodgers. Szoboszlai. Rodgers. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Bruno Guimaraes receives it in a good position here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bellingham. He's found the way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. Almost an hour gone. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone looking for safety. China couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Searching pass he's played there. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Saliba can clear it away. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 27,
Beraldo.
Morgan Rodgers. Number 15,
Pacho.
Bellingham.
Pass somewhat off target.
8,
Lewandowski.
Number 11.
Rogers.
Erling Haaland.
Barella.
Coming on the field. Number
That's
19.
Yildiz. Nicely
Mbappe.
shaped ball.
Number 10. Yildiz.
China really aren't
Number
making anything
13,
meaningful of their time on the ball.
Number 41. Rice. Number
Tchouaméni.
18. Robert Lewandowski.
And it's Marquinhos.
Substitution in progress.
That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Pacho. Now Saliba. Solot. Now this could be chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just...
Takes a shot! It's a goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Sharp, simple, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello, everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so...
Haaland! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
China are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eze, Saliba, Pacho, couldn't squeeze it through. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered in. Oh, good effort! Oh, good finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Rafinha, it's a searching pass. That's been slipped through. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a shot! Now there's a... and he's following up! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Szoboszlai. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that is well cleared.
China really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Szoboszlai is onto this. Beraldo. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Llorente can clear it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior ploughing through the middle.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. China are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Guimaraes. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
China cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's been given away. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what has happened here? And it's been hooked away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now this could be a chance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's in a great position here. Rafinha. Haaland. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he can clear it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
O'Reilly is there to clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good foray he's making. Llorente. Now Saliba. O'Reilly. O'Reilly venturing down the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, he's not getting past him there. China really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Szoboszlai. This looks promising. Now it's Bellingham. And that's... Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20,
so we have movement on both benches.
Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Physical challenge.
Mbappe. Substitution.
Just eases him off the ball. Eze does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot a goal!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beraldo with the clearance. Nice control. Llorente threads one in. Chance, surely!
China may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Mbappe. Rodgers. China do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Llorente. Mbappe with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Somewhat off target.
Number 7, Eze. Coming on the field.
Pinches it off him.
Number 18, Robert
Yildiz.
Lewandowski.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Right.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 10,
And that interception
Yildiz.
was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Sorloth. Rodgers. Mbappe. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number
So their
15,
fourth corner of the game.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 13, Reinders.
Substitutions taking place.
Towering header! Deftly away. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Reinders.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A heavy challenge.
Chelsea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Showing good feet. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yildiz. Tchouaméni. Yildiz. Now it's Lewandowski.
Nearly 3 minutes added
Board
time.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chance! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
China give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. China were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And now I'd just like to read out.
So
our
there it
fan
is.
club members
What
who are
struck you most
celebrating their
about that?
birthdays
Well,
today.
Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Good ball, good take. Courtois claims it, safe hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the finish! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Guimaraes, steaming on goalwards. He'll try from distance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
China with the corner, they're first. O'Reilly getting this one clear. And that's played in low. And he shoots! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bellingham. Rice. Beraldo. Rodgers. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance here to counter. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Rice. That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! Goal! China! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
China have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
O'Reilly. Pacho. Here's Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No luck with that dink over the top. Saliba. And it's Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. Lovely, now then. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe. Rodgers. This is a promising build-up. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. And it's Llorente.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pacho. And it's Eze. It's Bellingham.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a great position. Haaland! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. China are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then. Eze running with the ball, tries to play it through. Haaland. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. And a chance! And he's heaved it away. Tchouaméni. And it's Llorente. Can he get on the end of this? So no flag here. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Here's Llorente. Now it's Eze. And the ball is out of play. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution.
China can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beraldo can get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. Szoboszlai. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Played out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. China still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And it's Eze. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Nicely aimed pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Sorloth. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Saliba. Llorente. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's gone loose. Bruno Guimaraes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Llorente. Llorente has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7.
Llorente.
Eze. Number 15.
Rice picks it up out wide. Oh, good fly! That's another chance! And that's in! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Chelsea with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And here's Sorloth. Tries a measured ball.
China really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Foot in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Son Heung-min. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That's really well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. That is good alertness.
4 added
Deftly
minutes
away.
has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back. Out towards the flank. Time added on 4 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And that's it. China pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.